Alright. What do you think that is? The ashes in the center of it still look fresh. Alright, I need you to kind of keep that Z targeting, girl. Alright, perfect. So yeah, you can shoot arrows through torches, light them on fire, and light distant torches. That's a mechanic we learned in Ocarina of Time, and you only had to use it once in that game. You only had to use it once in the Forest Temple, which, you know, this is a Forest Temple. And then you just don't do it again. Now we get to do it again! Oh, at least there we go. Do this as many times as it takes. There we are. The hitbox is a little generous there, too. New Link. New. Oh. Then there's a whole separate switch over there. Let's go hit it. Fun fact, Deku Link cannot press switches. He is too light. Okay, like, he went into the diving animation because he's about to, hang on, he's about to go in water, but then he hit land. Like normally, like if you do the diving animation, but you hit land, you take damage. But I guess Link just transitioned that into a roll, because he is awesome. Did that not trigger? Why did that trigger? It's kind of weird. Still one in here? Oh yeah, because there's a bee. There's a beehive. Forgot about this one. Oh, well, that one actually has a bee. Run for it. Oh yeah, that's a big old bee. Alright, it's now 10 p.m. I usually get off work on Sundays. And I think you can see your stray fairy count there. Are there 4 fairies in this room? I know there's one over there. See if there's the boss door. Good shot, Link. I don't think... These guys aren't even carrying, I'm pretty sure. I'm not gonna waste those arrows. Come on, Link, I know you can make this jump. Oh, yeah, you can see that one from there. Perfect. There's another one. Okay, so the final fairy is in this room. That's great. That's great. Okay. Might be able to see it from over here. Bet you that last Skulltulas is carrying it. Hang on. I think we can do this. No, Link, that's not what you were supposed to do. Okay. Let's just do it from here. well, thank you for that, friend. Let's go now. I bet you this last Skulltula is carrying it. I guess not. Oh, it's down there. Okay, that's easy. Do that as soon as we take out this boss. We got until 11. Well, we got until 12 to actually do this. So let's make it count, fellers. So this boss is unique in that Ash Jungle Warrior Odala. He's got a unique design for one thing, but there's also like several different ways we can fight him. The most efficient way is just to stun him with arrows, and then let's try to get another attack off him though. No, Link, no, you didn't do what I really wanted you to do. Okay, Link, can you just work with me, please? Alright, okay, we're just gonna not do a jump slash, maybe. Alright, that's fine, alright. So, like, another way you can fight him is if you get in the Deku Flower, you know, bait him into getting on it, and then you just stunning him by launching out a Deku Flower. But, you know, that's not very efficient or effective, basically. Not to mention this boss has a lot of animations, and so like, he's definitely one of the most fun bosses in Zelda. Like, I'm not even bothering to take off this mask. Wow! I beat him before he summoned the minions. Nice. We might actually revisit this boss later, just so we can get a look at all of his animations and attacks. Yeah, spoiler, when we reset cycles, the bosses reset too. We seize Odala's remains. He had just freed the innocent spirit that the Stark Mask had kept imprisoned within the body of evil Odala. What's that? Wait, listen, it seems to be saying something. Could that crying be its way to even just some sort of melody? Don't just stand there, get your instrument. Could Could this be the song? Oh my god, Link. Learn the Oath to Order. Call us. That's what it's saying. Four people Tail talked about. Do you think he was talking about the spirit that was sealed inside that mask? Oh, hey, you were pretty good out there. Have you done this before or what? Now just keep up that pace and save the other three. Hey! Hey! No, it goes like, hey! All that stuff I did to you, your horse, I apologize. Sorry. There, I apologize, so don't hold it against me, got it? See, she's a much more interesting character than Navi. Not as good as Minna, though. Now then, we've helped the princess just like the monkey asked. No, you didn't. We haven't met her yet. So now our next stop is in the mountains. Let's hurry and do something about that Skull Kid.
What? Who are you? Shireen, pleased to meet you. I am the Deku Princess. Were you by chance asked by that monkey to come save me? Aha! Just as I suspected. You see, your body smells a little bit like monkey. So, the monkey made it back fine after all. That's good. I was worried that when I didn't come home, my father would think that monkey had kidnapped me. I was worried that my father would even go so far as to punish the poor monkey. Don't tell me. Are you serious? Is father actually doing that? Yet another hasty decision, father. Well, we haven't any time to lose. Quickly, Mr. Shireen, could you please find something to carry me in so you can take me back to the palace? Wait, real quick, you'll see that we are in a secluded room of the Woodfall Temple. Yeah, we could have actually seen it on our incomplete map before, but yeah, there's just a room that's kind of just off to the side, not connected to anything. So that's it's pretty neat. And it's also on the second floor, oddly enough. Okay, real quick, little funny thing though. If you leave and come back in here, she'll go back to that spot and still just kind of doing that. She's so cute. I don't mind tight place, so surely has something you can put in to carry me. If you have anything at all, then by all means, take it out and use it right here. And now we're gonna see a weird little mechanic that I wish they would do in other games, in other Zeldas. Take that off, yeah. We are actually shrinking and catching the princess in this bottle. This makes absolutely no sense, and I really love it. Mr. Shreen, there's no time to lose! Hurry! Take me to the palace!
You're right, there is no time to lose, because it's almost 12. Let's hurry and get this over with. We're probably not gonna do the... Oh yeah, we also gotta... You know, we can always just warp back here. You know, we're probably just gonna, like, drop the princess off, and then quickly warp back to Clock Town, if Shireen wasn't done. So yeah, it's 11:30 now, but we don't really have to talk to Anju until 12. I think we'll have just enough time to do this.
Why are you quitting, Mr. Shireen? Hurry! Open this bottle, release me right where my father is standing!
It's terribly sad. Nothing can calm the king now. Our swamps have become poisoned. This may be the end of the Deku Kingdom. Oh, great lords, save us! How about that? Hot, isn't it? The monkey shall suffer and suffer until he can suffer no more. You shall know the wrath of the king whose selling princess was taken away from him. Alright, so I'm going to show you what happens when you take off your mask in here.
Aha! An intruder!
All those Deku guards will swarm you, and you'll be kicked out like so. So let's just not do that. Actually, just to make it slightly more funny. We can actually just drop her off this little ledge right here. Oh, my princess! My darling princess! You're alright? I was so worried!
Foolish father! What are you doing? Let the monkey go this instant! Mr. Monkey, I'm truly sorry. Father does such rash things when he's worried about me.
I understand, Princess. Forget about that. Has the temple been returned to normal?
Well, yes, thanks to Mr. Shireen here. I am very, truly grateful.
Really? So you're called Shireen, are you? Thank you for keeping your promise to me.
As a symbol of our gratitude, our butler has prepared a little something for you. Please accept it. You'll find it in the shrine that will be to your right when you leave the palace. Seems our butler is taking sort of a liking to you, Mr. Shireen. I believe you'll find him waiting in the shrine that'll be to your right when you leave the palace. So don't forget what you have done for us. Please forgive me if I refuse to write in that tiny little bottle ever again.
And also, we can now freely be human in here. Yeah, you actually have unique dialogue if I'm human. Decision making is my weakness. This time more than ever, it has become clear to me. No, Street Traveler, there's little I can do. Please rest a bit before going. Alright, anyway. Now, because we don't have a reservation at the inn, we can't go in through the front door, but we can still go in through the Deku door. We are just in time to talk to Anju in the kitchen. She walks ever so slowly. We'll talk in the kitchen. Yeah, she just had to take one other step. I'm sorry to trouble you late at night. It's about him, Kathy. I received a letter from him. Strange, isn't it? Getting a letter from a missing person? There's absolutely no mistaking it's from him. It's clear to me. Please, here's my letter. Please put this in a postbox. When this is delivered, when he receives my letter, you should be able to meet him. Please tell him that Andrew's waiting for him. And please, after you've seen him, tell me how he looked. I'm scared. I can't go. Can I ask this of you? Thank you very much. You're given a letter to Kathy. Quick, deliver it for her. Take it to a mailbox. We couldn't fit this in one text box. Please mail it immediately in the morning. We don't have to do it in the morning. We can do it immediately right now. And now we can do a different quest. Paper, please. So, you could either give him the letter to Kathy, which would be very cruel, or you could give him the title deed. And that's why we wanted this title deed.
Yay!
Oh, you saved me! This fell down here. I'll give it to you. Who? Well, that person was down to your notebook. And you helped him out of a jam. Okay, so we could have done that before, like during the first cycle when we were Deku Link, but we would not have the Bomber's Notebook at that time. And if you give him the paper and get his heart piece before getting the Bomber's Notebook, you will actually lock his completion out of your notebook. Like, you know, you'll be able to add him to the notebook, but you won't be able to record getting the heart piece from him. So yeah, you can actually get locked out of full completion like that. So be careful about that. Alright, so here's another little point that we gotta make. So yep, around this time, you see the old lady coming back into town, and little Jim is not going to stop the robber from robbing her. And yeah, remember, mailboxes talk in this world, and in Hyrule, because, you know, in Wind Waker they can talk. And now we don't have to follow up with that quest until late tomorrow. Well, like before nighttime. I think even during nighttime you can do it. Alright, I don't want to waste that arrow. I'm sorry. And yeah, since time is slowed, this little cutscene here goes slower. Yeah, you can just kill him! Oh my, you think it'll never happen to you? Well, now I've learned my lesson. And I thought we'd finally be able to slot bomb bags in our shop. It's too bad. Okay, yeah, so, what you're supposed to do is just cut him, and then you'll save the bomb bag. But you could just shoot him with an arrow and blow him up. We're not actually going to do that, because it might actually ruin this quest that we're trying to do. So yeah, we're just gonna leave you to your business, friend. Wow, what if we come back in like right away? Alright, then it just despawns the whole event. Okay. Bomb shop actually open now. Would be great if it was. Don't bother us! Welcome. Yeah, we don't have to do like any elaborate puzzle or challenge or dungeon to get the bombs. We just gotta buy them at the shop right here. Easy peasy. So, yep, we are immediately going to need bombs heading into our next area. It does actually equip some bombs. Yeah, we still gotta go back to Deku Palace. We're just gonna take care of this right now. So yep, we need arrows to access the next area, that being the mountains. Yep, and we see more bows, the same creatures from the Woodfall Temple, except they're white now. I always loved this area. Like, as far as snow levels go, this was always one of the nicest looking to me. Not built to heavy. Where blizzards deep snow. Gorn should be able to break the snow boulders easily. Welcome to Mountain Village. Now, if we really hurry, we can actually get, like, something major done pretty quickly. First, let's activate our next warp point. I feel like Deku Link moves faster. Does Deku Link move faster? I don't know. Again, fairy child, but my son said she's been of help, but it seems you may have the strength to change the fate of this land as I had expected. But the road ahead is even more challenging. Many trials await you. Please watch over these Gorons around you. The land is doomed to be swallowed in snow and ice forever. It will become a land where no living thing can survive. Without courage and determination, you surely will collapse to the extreme conditions. But if that courage and determination burns bright within you, then that's another story. So will you proceed? Hoot, you are a child of many strengths. Well, perhaps you do have enough strength to change the fate of this mountain after all. I shall take to the air now, flying toward that shrine across the way, so follow behind me. Do not be daunted by appearances. Instead, let your feelings guide you, and the true path shall open before you. Are you ready? Follow behind me! And this will actually be the last time we see Gabor in the game, which is really weird because, you know, we saw him quite frequently in Ocarina of Time. In this game, he only has 2 appearances, and he'll actually help us out in his last appearance. This is really obscure, honestly. Like, he's such an obscure part of this game, just to appear in these first 2 areas. And then we don't even see him again on, like, later cycles. He's just gone forever. Hoot, I've certainly been assured of your courage and determination. From here on, you must not be fooled by appearances. You must rely on your feelings. Now enter the shrine. Something that will aid you in your quest lies within. Use that item when returning from here. And then he's just gone forever. The Lens of Truth. Yeah, we got this very late into Ocarina. In this game, we just get it super early. We see that there's already an invisible chest right there, and a Skulltula about to drop on us! Alright, no frick off. And like Gabor said, we can see the platforms using the lens now. But we'll also see a strange figure floating across the way. You might have noticed his shadow before. Now I can actually see the spirit himself. And if Link would... You don't have time for you to faff around, Link. Can it be? Are you able to see me? If you truly can't see me, then follow behind me! See, we don't really need to follow him as long as we can see his shadow. But we do gotta wait for him beside the exits to these places. It's only when we can actually see him will he go into the next area. No, I did not want to do that. You can see his shadow coming along the way there. Now we had to follow him up this invisible cliff ladder. And it gets kind of mazy, so you can't just, know where the ladder is and then cheat without using our lens. It does become sort of maze-like up here. Did I seriously make it up here before you did? How's that possible? This is the grave where a Goron hero rests. I came here to put up the great hero's memorial, but the return route has been blocked by snow and I can't get back to Goron village. Even worse, the road has been frozen solid from the cold. The way things are looking, I'll be frozen too. Oh, it's times like this that makes me wish I had some sort of hot spring water I found when I was digging the hero's grave. The hot spring is now covered by the gravestone. I can't move the gravestone the big by myself. Well, that was kind of stupid of you, wasn't it? I guess that's what's meant by the Goron saying there's no use in crawling over split rocks. Brrr. The Goron Graveyard. It is written in letters he had never seen before. The Soaring One said the one who could see me would be arriving soon. It seems that it turned out to be true. I am Darmani III. The blood of proud Goron heroes runs in me. This feels strange for me to say, but when I was alive, I was a renowned warrior and veteran. Yes, when I was alive. But alas, I am now dead. I was fine until I marched off the Snowhead by myself, hoping that I could drive off a demon. It had been wreaking havoc on Goron village, and the blizzard at Snowhead blew me into the valley. And now, here I am. How infuriating. As I am, I can only watch as Goron village is slowly buried in ice. I may have died, but I cannot rest. So, you can use magic? The Soaring One also told me that you are able to use it. I beg you, bring me back to life with your magic. If it is beyond your power, then I beg of you to do this for me instead. Heal my sorrows. Any way that you can do it will suffice. Please, heal my sorrows. Fun fact, the Song of Healing is Soraya's song, backwards. What a soothing melody! My sorrows are melting away into the song. I leave my undying feelings with you. The deeds I accomplished while living are carved on my grave. You should read it. You got the Goron mask. This mask contains the spirit of a proud Goron hero. Wear the mask with C to inhabit the body of a Goron. Press C again to return to normal. For the Goron village, I have asked your assistance. Goron hero Darmani III rests here. In honor of a great hero, this memorial is inscribed with the knowledge of a great hero. Will you read the knowledge? Yeah, this just tells you how to do his gameplay mechanics, so I can do that myself. But what we can also do is move the gravestone. Like, there's literally a vent here Like, you literally buried this guy in, you know, an active hot spring that has its own vent. Its own drain and whatnot. It doesn't make no sense. How did you F that up, huh? Alright, now we can actually move super fast. You're not the great Darmani, are you? Then, just whose grave was I making? Did you come back to life because it was so warm beneath your grave? Huh? What have I been doing? Oh, are you alright, brother? You were frozen, but the Great Darmani saved you. The Great Darmani? What's with you? Are you half asleep? Did you hear this guy? The Great Darmani died long ago and is lying in his grave. Hey, Darmani! Wait, what do you mean, like he died long ago? Like, I thought he only died recently. I was shocked too, but somehow it seems the Great Darmani isn't dead. Really? With this, a star of hope appears in Goron Village. Great Darmani, please do something about the blizzard blowing in from Snowhead. Yeah, but first we gotta pop in and grab some more spring water. This is where it would be nice to have more than one bottle, but it's not really convenient to get another bottle right now. Okay, well, okay, that was quite a bit of fall damage, but anyway. Alright, but the next thing we have to douse is this way. And it's gonna be this thing over here. That will unearth the other hot spring, so now we don't have to climb all the way to Darmani's grave again. We are, however, going to... We are not going to waste the bomb, please. No one of these will have a chest behind it. Might be this one. Yeah, so let's just rewind a bit. It's not that one? Which one is it? This one? Whatever. And now we're actually going to go into this house that we kept passing by. The mountain smithy. Shut up! Just when I was having a good dream. Oh, welcome to the mountain smithy, where we take our time to make a good point. I am Zubora, the owner. Pleased to meet you. Shut up over there! Package fellows, my assistant, Gabora. So we had two characters in this game named Gabora, because the owl's name is Kapora Gabora. That's kind of weird. He's all brawling and about as smart as a Deku stick. Say, did you come to have your sword sharpened? Unfortunately, we're not doing any business right now. It's because of this abnormal cold snap we've been having. See, I heard this has been frozen over. The way things are going now, I won't be able to do any business until spring. I could just say something about that frozen hearth. What's that? You say if we had hot water, we could melt the ice off the hearth? Don't act like you know what you're talking about, you Deku stick! Though he believes rumor that says long ago there were hot springs somewhere in the mountains near here. Bah, I don't believe such rubbish. No link. Yeah, so immediately making contact with these ice cubes will freeze you, which doesn't really make sense. Alright. Like, the range for this is kind of weird, honestly. Yeah. Gamora! Huh? Oh, you've done me a great favor. Now then, this hearth can finally go to work for me. Thanks. Or fetch your customer some coffee, quick like. Now then, let me take a look at your sword. Alright, to reforge your sword, it will cost you 100 rupees. It'll be ready at sunrise. You'll have to let us hold on to your sword until then. Keep in mind that after you use your reforged sword 100 times, it will lose its edge and it will be back to its original sharpness. So would you like your sword reforged for 100 rupees? Yes. Thanks for dropping in. Now then, I'm straight off to work. Come back tomorrow morning. So that's why we had to get all that done before morning hit. And with that... I think we're going to go ahead and start the next leg of this little quest. We're not gonna go back to Deku's Shrine just yet. You're Damarty! How? You're alive? Do you want to enter the shrine? So yeah, talking to this guy, he can open the door for you down there. We can also just open it ourselves. Alright, I really love this part. Like, we're treated to the familiar theme of Goron City, but it's accompanied by an incessant wailing. Daddy! Oh, Daddy! Oh, Darby, where's my daddy? Where's my daddy? Now, what we gotta do... Oh, there it is, okay. So, one of those snowballs is bigger than the others. The spot it's in is slightly random, like per cycle. It might also depend on the actual time of day. But right now, you can see it down here. And she'll point it out for you. Hey, isn't the snowball bigger than the others? Whoa, he's frozen solid! Wow, he's one ancient Goron, isn't he? What was I doing? Oh, it's already this late? I must hurry! You're Darmani! But you're supposed to be dead. Am I hallucinating? Maybe this is also the doing of Snowhead's magic power. I've been made a fool of. But that's impossible. I refuse to flinch. If I can see past the illusion, you'll vanish in an instant. My son is crying because he misses me? Why do you know that? My son misses me. Forgive me, my child. Your father has work to do. Darmani, be you a ghost or a figment of my imagination, I no longer care. If you feel pity for my crying son, then please quietly sing my son to sleep with this song I'm about to play on my drum. It is the very same melody that was often played for you when you were young.
Need some light.
Yeah.
Thank you for fixing that.
Yeah. Hello? Let me play it once more. How does the song go? Oh, yes, like this. It's no good. I can remember only the beginning. I'll just teach you the beginning. Learn the lullaby intro, the soothing melody of a thoughtful father. It's not that I forgot it, it's just so cold that I can't play very well. At any rate, I'm counting on you. So yeah. Like, it's got the repetitive 3 notes like a normal song, and yet it's being counted as a colored song, which they usually have more, you know, elaborate notes. In other words, it's a dungeon song. Well, I took that off.
That song, that's the song Daddy always plays for me before I go to sleep. I'll see in the next part.
This is adorable. Those are the only 2 notes we missed. Fun fact, this is one of the few songs that you can't relearn in later cycles. And that's because of the means by which we had to learn the song. Because, you know, like, we can't just relearn the lullaby intro and then just overwrite the actual lullaby, basically.
It's just like Daddy's right beside me.
The lullaby intro became the Goron lullaby. This lullaby blankets listeners in calm while making eyelids grow heavy. And with that, we can do another special objective. And go around and light all these torches. Hopefully before the sun rises. now we need to break each of these bolts. Well, not really each of them, but probably most of them. I need the magic more than I need the Deku sticks right now. And that's actually the last time in the game we'll need to use Deku sticks. Yeah. Yeah, let's just let the dawn rise. Unfortunately, that respawned one of the pots. Which really sucks. We're gonna make this a little easy on ourselves. So we know the first one doesn't have it. There we go! Haha! The Goron Elder has moved over there now. We don't need to talk to them again. I mean, he might have some unique dialogue if he knows we put his son to sleep. But either way, we got more important things to do right now.
Whoa! Up here! Up here! I'm sorry to bother you from such a high place, but I am very hungry and I have gotten stuck here. That's it! It's so good that I dream about it. The Dongo Cavern's finest quality rock sirloin. So, the Dongo's Cavern is also in this universe. This is my absolute favorite. Bless me this meal! My energy has returned to me! I'm coming down now. Wait one moment. Oh, I wondered who it might be. Why, if it isn't Darmani, you are alive? Yes, I see. That is the reason why you knew my favorite food. Oh, I almost forgot. Please accept this as a token of gratitude. The Don Gero's mask! It looks just like Don Gero, conductor of the Frog Choir. It was crafted so well that no one would even think twice if you were to direct the Frog Choir. I hope that spring will come soon so I can hear the frog's enthusiastic performance. Hope as I might, it's still cold. I'm going back to Goron Village. So that's the only optional mask we can get in this area. I kept you waiting, but it's done, see? Your Kokiri sword has been strengthened and forged into a razor sword. This new sharper blade is a cut above the rest. Use it up to 100 times without dulling its superior edge. Now keep in mind that after you use this 100 times, the blade will lose edge and will return to its original sharpness. Now here's the secret. If you bring me gold dust before the sword loses its edge, I'll be able to make it the strongest sword around. You got that? Gold dust. And with that in mind, we are gonna hurry up and do the next dungeon. Yeah, fun fact, like, for being the second area, it's actually shorter than Southern Swamp. It's like we can already go to the next dungeon. You know, like in Southern Swamp, you had to do like several big things, like you know, like you had to go to the Woods of Mystery and find the witch, then take the boat ride, but then you had to stealth your way to the Deku Palace. But compared to all of that, we don't really have to do anything major. Like, this is a fairly small area, and we can just head to the dungeon right now, like we're doing like a short amount of objectives. What's that? There's something in the middle of that blizzard. Can't you see it? Yeah, what is in the blizzard is a giant Goron. No. That's how we enter the dungeon in style, baby. Snowhead Temple.